Junior Dos Santos fights the Black Beast Derrick Lewis this Saturday at UFC Wichita, and you can watch the entire UFC Wichita event on ESPN+. Don't wait. Sign up for a free trial of ESPN Plus by clicking the link in the description.
First time I was just watching a clip of a fight. Who the fuck was in there fighting? I watched this shit, I'm like, that's me?
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be departing soon. Before closing the boarding door, federal regulations require all carrying items are still
I let that shit happen?
underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin.
And I'll be back. I know a lot of people want to talk about fights, so I got a little scratch in my eye. Nigerian Nightmare hit the boy with an elbow or two. But, you know, I've been on the side of the coin before, and I put other people on the side of the coin, so I can't be a true champion if I don't bounce back. So don't feel shy, guys. I know some of you guys are on eggshells about the fight. You can talk about it openly. It's a part of life. And, yeah, I'm out here. It's celebration time. So I'll talk to y'all after Sway.
There's a bunch of things that can go wrong. I think it's possible that Tyron is getting out of his prime, but I don't think it's probable. I don't see that being the case necessarily. What I saw a Kamaru Usman who was, again, a man on a mission. His eyes, the intensity of when he showed up, you knew he was ready to fight, and he was going to give Tyron the fight of his life. When I saw Tyron, I didn't see a guy who looked to be in the same shape he was from the last fight or a few fights back. Like, to me, he didn't seem like the same guy. Looking in his eyes, it seemed a little different. I know that he has a lot of other things going on, both professionally and personally. I don't know if that got to him or whatever it is, and I'm certainly not using this as an excuse for Tyron. But to me, it didn't seem like it was the same Tyron Woodley. I'm just, being honest. It didn't seem like he was into it. He didn't have that same passion. He didn't have that same focus while he was fighting. I don't know. Something seemed off to me.
Let's talk about this Ali Abdelaziz tweet. Ben Askren versus Kamaru. Say again?
You just saw that tweet.
Yeah, I just saw that tweet. He tagged you in it. And what do you make of that?
I have no idea. I mean, I literally got it 2 minutes before I got on this phone call, so I don't know what to make of it. Obviously, I thought Colby and Marty was announced last night, which, hey, listen, if Colby gets screwed again, I got no issue with that. Colby's a jabroni. And this was like, this was a path that I hadn't even gone down because I didn't really see a scenario where Tyron lost to Marty. So I hadn't even started thinking this way. And so, now that he's calling me out, I'll probably have to talk to Tyron a little bit and see where we go from there.
You would take a title fight if the UFC offered it and Tyron was okay with it, right?
Yeah, I would consult Tyron first, but as long as he, kind of gave his blessing, yeah, of course.
You learn, you adapt, you prepare yourself, you do the best you can, but it is what it is, and I'm a Christian man. I'm against divorce, but what happened had to happen, and I'm not going to get into the details of my divorce. I'll give her the benefit of that for now, but as far as things are going, it's in God's hands. I'm a child of God. I'm blessed. I'm protected. I'm healed, and I'm guided, and everything's falling into place for me. And this is my year, and I'm coming for that belt.
I walked into the backstage area of the UFC at the T-Mobile Arena, and there's pictures on the wall of Nate Diaz and Colby Covington, and then in little pen just written on, no access for both, or something like that. And I was like, oh shit. So I took a picture because it was kind of funny. And then I was like, oh no, I shouldn't post it because, you know, I'm in that position backstage. I'm privy to this information. I'm not going to betray the trust. So I didn't. But then in an interview with Brett Okamoto, ESPN, Covington said, yeah, I had to sneak in here. And, you know, they banned me from the building, but I managed to get in with my bodyguards and all this type of stuff. I'm like, first off, bodyguards, you fucking tool. You do not need bodyguards. And then secondly, Brett Okamoto said, yeah, because you were banned, and spoke about these pictures. So I'm surprised. I mean, A, Covington did go after Dana White in the casino when he was gambling that time. And B, I have no idea why Nate Diaz isn't allowed, but whatever.
If you go to cbdmd.com, use the promo code BYM20 when you check out. You're going to save 20% off your initial order.
Diego Sanchez posted a photo of a picture that appeared to be backstage that you were banned from T-Mobile, but then you were sitting in the arena. So was that not a real picture? What was that all about? Or were you just not allowed backstage? But I saw you backstage, right? You did interviews.
You know, they had those posted around the arena that I wasn't allowed in the arena. So, you know, originally I wanted to crash the weigh-ins, but, you know, my sign was outside the T-Mobile. They weren't going to let me in. So I just went among the fans. You know, that you did a poll. 80% of the fans wanted me here this weekend. So, you know, I had to do what the People's Champ does, and I went among the people outside the weigh-ins, and, you know, I was hanging out, you know, signing autographs, kissing babies, doing interviews, doing the whole thing, and then all of a sudden, you know, the T-Mobile security and cops came and escorted me off the premises and said I wasn't allowed back on. So when I came back for the fights, I know I had to hide behind my bodyguards and sneak in, and luckily, you know, they weren't able to notice me on the way in.
My shoulder is okay. I can move my arm, but I feel a bit pain. I have to check. I go to the hospital in a few hours to make some exams to see what happened.
Did you go to the hospital after the fight, or is this your first trip?
No, I have to go. I don't go. Okay. I don't have been in the hospital yet.
So could you tell us what you felt when you were celebrating? What did you feel in your shoulder?
Yeah, the first step when I start the warm celebration, I feel my shoulder dislocated. Then I let go the weight in my face. I support my weight in my face and swap to not feel more damage in my shoulder, you know.
Did it hurt?
It's so crazy. Hurt a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
You hit it well though. You played it off very nicely. You're a good actor.
Thank you.
Have you ever hurt that shoulder before?
No, first time.
Wow.
No, my shoulder is okay, 100%. It's still okay, but a little bit pain. I have to make some treatment, you know, like physiotherapy or something.
Sure. And so, in your mind, when you understand that you've hurt yourself, but you're celebrating, so it's not in the fight, what is going through your mind? Are you thinking, oh my God, this is embarrassing, this is a nightmare? What are you thinking as you realize that your shoulder is hurt?
Yeah, I feel like an idiot. I can come back the time, but if I can't, I don't do this again, and I have to hold myself to make a celebration more safe for me.
Yeah. Are you not going to celebrate like that ever again?
Maybe I have to train my celebration, you know, because I never trained this. I trained backflips and other things, but the worms is the first time. Second time I tried, you know, but without training. Then I hurt myself.
Flower for my wife. I gotta focus. Thank you to USADA this morning for coming and testing me, making sure I'm being clean. No picograms here, guys. Whew.
You're in a fucking scum of the earth. You are a terrible human being. I wish they would let me next door so I could spit in your fucking face. Like, you are just such a fucking pussy.